Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome to another Racial Legends video. Guys, we are in the test server right now. You see definitely not Coldbrew on the top. I'm going to be testing out first Tuhanarak out of the new champions that will be introduced with the next patch for the month of July. Tuhanarak, another Void legendary champion introduced into the game. I think she is fantastic. Her skills look amazing. I've geared her a bit weird for the first build that I'm thinking that she would be useful with. But definitely, she will be great in many areas of the game. She is like a Doom Priest on steroids. I'm telling you guys. She's so good. She looks so good, by the way. All the new champions look great. Especially the animal looking ones. We'll go through them in other videos. But Tuhanarak, let's go over her skills very quickly. I've geared her with perception. Lots of speed, like 246 speed, 60,000 health. 600 accuracy. That's a lot of accuracy, but that's for PvP, right? Not really for Doom Tower. That's a bit too much for Doom Tower, actually. And she's got very high base HP and defense. Look at that. So she gets 60,000 with an accuracy chest and only HP gloves, guys, by the way. So let's go over her skills. Look at this passive first, though. I said Doom Priest on steroids. Removes one random debuffs from allies at the start of each turn. Similar to what Doom Priest has, but the steroids part is here. Removes 2 random debuffs instead from allies and their continuous heal buffs. So if you have her with other champions that have a way to apply continuous heals all the time, then she'll be just cleansing 2 random debuffs all the time. It's gonna be crazy. She'll be destroying all the torments for sure just because of this. And look at this, the Sun's Kiss. Look at her A1. Decrease speed debuff application with a 30% chance goes to 50%, and then place a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion for 1 turn. Also place a 15% continuous heal buff for 1 turn on the ally with the lowest HP. So basically 2 continuous heal buffs every single time that she hits with her A1, okay? And that's 100% chance to apply the healing. But the decrease speed, that's a whole different story. The decrease speed is 50%. Then her A2, look at this. Decrease attack debuff on 1 target, block buffs debuff for 2 turns. And then also applies a debuff spread. So she'll be taking the decrease attack and the block buffs debuff and spreading it throughout all the enemies. So this is basically an AoE attack. Although a single targeting attack, it's an AoE decrease attack and block buffs debuff, which is great, especially for arena. You'll be stopping the enemies from actually spreading all their buffs, using their buffs. And then her A3, look at this. Places 60% increased defense buff and a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. 3 turn cooldown. Fantastic. I think she's going to be great. Look at this. All ally accuracy battles by 70 boost as an aura. I think she's going to be a great champion. She looks so good, by the way. Yeah, looks so good. For masteries, I went the defensive route and then went for Eagle Eye plus 50 in accuracy. And also gaining lasting gifts because of how many buffs she applies all the time. I think she's going to be a great champion. Let's go over and check her out a little bit. So let's go test her out a little bit in the Spider 25. She will have Battle Khazar in there with her. Battle Khazar will provide. So with the continuous heal on everyone, whenever Tuhanarak takes a turn, she'll be cleansing 2 debuffs from our team. So that's going to be great in terms of keeping us alive through the, through all the poisons. The poisons are going to be the biggest issue here. So now looking at this team, look at the continuous heals. Everyone is applying both Tuhanarak and Battle Khazar. Battle Khazar helps apply them to everyone. Tuhanarak applies them only on herself and the weakest target, which is not going down. Look at that. Not going down. Just denying to go down. Of course, he's going to go down in about a moment. No. Continuous heal helped him stay alive. But look at that. Look at the cleanses also help remove any poisons that somehow stick in there. Look at continuous heals 4 there on Tuhanarak at the moment. It's just insane. I know this is like a total endgame champion collection right here, but it just shows how much fun she can be with those cleanses. So boom, he gets a turn, heals, back up, takes a turn now. She'll cleanse, do a double cleanse, but remember, it's not like a Doom Priest. Doom Priest also gives some healing, so you might say Doom Priest is still better in that sense that he provides a 7.5% healing with each turn, which is like a weaker version, the lesser continuous heal. I still think that she's great because of everything else that she provides. Very unique champion in this way. that she not only provides those cleanses every turn, but she also provides that crazy amount of buffs and debuffs on the targets. So let's go and see her in the Doom Tower. I want to see her in Doom Tower 120. She should be really strong in there. I would be, let's go to the hard version and yeah, let's go here. So now this is usually considered one of the hardest bosses in terms of taking it down. Tuhanarak is going to go in there. I think she's going to go great with a champion like a Jarek. So Jarek has a passive that applies continuous heal buff on an ally for one turn whenever an ally loses 20% of their max HP in one hit. I think that's going to be huge here with Tuhanarak's passive. So that's a 2 random divas instead from allies under continuous heal buffs. I think that's going to be huge because you're going to be getting those big hits. Jarek is going to be applying the continuous heal buffs. And I think this should be like a very strong team to have with Tuhanarak. Of course, she's a Void Legendary Champion. Obviously not an easy champ to get. Here I'm running a Warlord, which is crazy good in this boss with very high resist. Warlord just makes this boss funny in terms of very high resist, very high speed. He just keeps on applying that cooldown increase on the boss, and it just makes your life so much easier. So now we reach the boss with Tuhanarak in here. Remember, it's all gonna be about Jarek there. Jarek is gonna make our life so much easier with all those continuous heals. Look at those there on everybody. We're gonna have Drexa there basically killing the boss. Some protection there from Warlord. Continuous heals. The cleanses are coming in with Tuhanarak whenever she gets a turn. She'll get a turn now and cleanse everybody. Look at that cleanse. Awesome. Boom, we get the first kill going now. Reset our cooldowns. Should be able to get Warlord there to protect. Maybe if he gets a turn, he'll be able to do the increase in cooldowns. Boom, look at that. Barely on time. Ooh, Jarek is going down. Okay. Remember, Tuanara also has an decreased attack. So there it is. She could have spread that out to everybody, but instead, well, everybody was dead at that point. Boom, boom, Trunda in there. Wow. Getting some real hits going on us at the moment. There's the increase in cooldowns. Ooh, can we get a reset? And yeah, all those continuous heals, but I think Jarek and her go very well together. I think it's even better than the Battle Khazad that I showcased in the Spider. She just makes it so much better because of that passive that Jarek has. Those two together, great combo. Definitely would recommend if you happen to get Tuhanarak. Yeah, other than that, I think she's a great support. I'm not sure about Arena, where she can fit in Arena because of the meta of having immunity gear on. So the immunity gear on basically stops her from applying that decreased attack and block buffs. Unless you run a team that revolves around having a buff remover, so maybe a booster, Kaimar, Tuhanarak, and then a nuker, maybe. The idea behind that team would be that Tuhanarak will be applying a block buffs, debuff, and the spread, which is going to be huge. Boss is getting some crazy heals here. So let's just exit here and we'll go in the arena and see what we can do. But here you see the power of her with the continuous heals and the cleanse that she has. Yeah, it should be okay. So I'm thinking of a team like this, but instead with Prince Kaimar. Kaimar would be so much better than Madame Ceres because Prince Kaimar in this team would also sleep the enemies, so they wouldn't have a chance to get a turn. Kaimar is such a great champion for Arena. So look at that. Now we've got the defense down. We've got a decreased attack with Madame Ceres. But now we also have Tuhanarak. She can do either the increased defense, increased speed, or here instead you can do the debuff spread. The debuff spread is going to be huge. Basically, you apply the debuff on one target and then everything goes on everybody else as well. So let's go over there. Look at the block buffs. Wow, we couldn't spread it. What happened there? Couldn't spread it apparently. Let me do A2 here. We'll try this again. The next time. Boop. Gonna get a cleanse going now with her. Okay. Go on, do your cleanse once she gets a turn. There's the cleanse. Now, we'll do the buffs here. Think. Increase speed, increase defense. Wow, that set is just a pain. This is a very slow Vogoth. I think that's like a 1 speed Vogoth, 0 speed Vogoth. Double tap there. There's no revivers here, so that's fine. It's only Lydia if we attempt to revive on ourselves. There's a continuous heal now on Arby. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. The decrease attack and debuff spread. Oh, maybe because they already had... Oh, yeah. I know what happened. They already had debuffs on. So what happened is she spread debuffs that were already on there. Fortunately, I don't have a great buff remover. I only have stuff like... do I have any buff removers? Not really. So, okay, this one's a Torment. Torment team. Torment is going to be very, very annoying to beat. Ideally, I would go with something like a very tanky team here. Immunity gear. It's going to work great. Yeah, I would go with something like this. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. Remember, I've got her for cleansing. So, who's going to get frozen? She got frozen there. Let's just increase the cooldowns of everybody, protect ourselves. Now, I want to do the debuff spread, hopefully at least on these two. So, let's try on Cadraphone. Look at that. The buffs are stopped there. So, let me see. Let me do an A2 here. Some stuff. That decrease attack is huge there. Let's just do an A2. He's going to get some speed, but that's fine. Somebody dead. Let me just do an A1 here. Yeah, we got to resist there from Warlord. I want to do the revive here. We're going to get frozen. Ooh, that was bad. Let me do the shields. Hopefully that does something. Almost there. Boom, boom. There's the counterattack that I wanted to see. And now basically I want to beat down that Duchess, and that's going to be the revive. She should cleanse herself. There it is. I can't do the A2 now because everybody has the immunity buff. Except Torment, who has the debuffs already. Let's do this, and basically they're locked out. And then let's do a double tap. There it is. And that's a fight. She's definitely great. She's definitely great. She's not going to be replacing, I think, just yet, maybe all champions, but she's definitely an upgrade from Doom Priest. I was using Doom Priest for stage 120 on the hard Doom Tower. She's going to be a great replacement if I get that. She provides lots of buffs. She provides lots of ways to apply the decreased attack. Debuff spread is fantastic, but it only works for her own 2 debuffs that she applies. I think she's a great champion, great addition to the Void legendary champion. Definitely considered a better Void champion. She's not like a Baron, for example, or like a Visix. Visix is still underwhelming compared to how she could have been for a day 270 legendary that you acquire. Similar to what Syla is. Syla is a great champion. So Basic should have been a great champion as well. Anyway, rambling on. Thank you guys for watching this Tuhanarak showcase. If you like this showcase, leave a like down below. Comment on which champion you want to see next. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.